as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's see what we can get going here.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup.
He tried to stop it. He tried to stop it.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
On second down, Elliott.
Oh, I didn't get a block there.
He'll take this one up close to about the 45. It's the Pro Bowl corner, Aqib Talib there to stop him.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
Good defense.
Samson Abukum coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway. But
that was a nice punt. Let's go, baby.
Clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
From the end zone, gone. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
You got 5 yards.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. On 1st and 10, Goff. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Got a little Skittles.
I think it's okay that they didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And with the play clock running out, Sean McVay will take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll get this one up to the 26. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. They'll come up on a 3rd and 4 here to start things out. Now Goff.
I knew there was somewhere in there, but I couldn't get
and he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Here's Goff. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Now Goff on 1st down. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
He'll get this one to Cup complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A Ram 1st down as Goff finds Cup. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And
yeah, you got that. I'll give you that. That's good stuff, kid. I will give you that.
Goff throwing again. And that one's complete to Gurley. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. To the air again, Goff. And that's caught left side, it's Woods. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Goff to Woods as the Rams move the chains. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Throwing again, it's Goff. And not able to get it that time. He hit on 6 straight passes. Not there, 2nd down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, Goff. Eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. DeMarcus Lawrence. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Here's Goff. Dumps it off to Gurley. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 4th down.
It's all right, I stopped the bleeding. I'll let you take 3.
Dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Well, they started that drive all the way back at the 1, able to march down, get 3.
It was daunting to begin with, wasn't it? But I thought overall, a very poised and efficient drive to get 3 points.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. The tackle there by Mark Barron.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the 2nd half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the 1st half. Maybe not so much in the 2nd half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Michael Brockers in there to drop him for a loss on the play. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half. Prescott, he's going to float this one deep right side. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the 1st half. 3-0 our score as the 2nd half gets underway. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. On 1st down, it's gone. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Well, with that incompletion, let's look back, Charles, to the NFC title game. We had 2 excellent conference championship games, but on the NFC side, the Rams winning in overtime thanks to Greg Zuerlein. He had 2 huge kicks, but that was really overshadowed because afterwards, obviously, everyone talking about the no call.
Yeah, and we should be talking about Legatron. A 48-yarder to get them to overtime. The 57-yarder to win it in overtime. He should be the guy who should be exalted right now, but you're exactly right. Nickell Roby-Coleman's hit on Tommy Lee Lewis in regulation, when I saw it live, thought it was a bang-bang play. Turned out, it was definitely a missed call. Plus, they missed helmet-to-helmet contact on it as well. So if you're a Saints fan, you are very unexcited about the Rams advancing to the Super Bowl, but I still don't want pass interference to become a reviewable call. The game flow is paramount to me. Let's not slow it down any more than it already is.
Yeah, it could be a slippery slope, then you start doing it with everything.
Oh, next thing you know, we'll be reviewing holding. And by the way, you can probably call holding just about every play in the NFL.
Yes! Gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Here's Johnny Hecker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Good punt, though, I have to admit.
Here's Austin. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the...
You're good. I tell you, you're one of the more respectful kids I've ever played on here. Where are you from, kiddo? Cool. Texas.
Yeah, those two.
Yep. Yes, they do. Dallas, Texas.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
I wanted to see my team beat your team. I ain't gonna lie.
And take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive... for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Prescott now on 2nd down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Okay, some people call it the shuffle pass. Some people call it a shovel pass, but this worked really well. And it's hard to do in the NFL because of the big bodies that tend to clog up the middle of the field. But the execution was excellent there, able to get it done and get upfield for big yardage.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he stopped immediately there. The tackle there by LaMarcus Joyner. They tried to run it to the short side of the field. There just wasn't a whole lot of room to work with.
Yeah, it seems like things just kept getting strung out towards the sideline, and he kept looking for a spot to dive up into the gap. There just wasn't one, so that turned into nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
And no gain. They go to Elliott again. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
On the sneak, it's Prescott. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. 1st and 10 right at the 20. They'll pitch it out to Elliott. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Again, it's Elliott. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Only a yard on the gain there as time will run out on this 3rd quarter of play.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown.
You're good.
Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott punching it in from a yard away. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And the Rams now coming out on the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
On 1st down, gone. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Goff now to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Oh, look at him. Getting a little smart. Sookie.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Third and 2, gone. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tyrone Crawford coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. This is caught. It's Cooks. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a 1st down throw. Gone. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. Back to throw. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Careful, those ideas might hurt you.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. The Rams on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 15 yards down to the 15 and a 1st down. He's back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. But he will not get away. He stopped short of the marker. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one.
That's all she wrote, kiddo. Good game, buddy.
They start on the ground without it. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college and it happened in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free.
Good game, buddy.
Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?